So let's talk about installing the DNS server role in Windows Server. Now, before we do this, there's one thing we need to talk about real quick, and that is when do you install the DNS server role? So, Active Directory, and most networks that have Windows Server running in them are running Active Directory domain networks. You can run a Windows Server as a standalone, and you could have a Windows Server in a network that had no Active Directory domain, but most of them do. Now, DNS is heavily relied on by Active Directory. So because of that, when you install Active Directory, you have to have DNS functioning in your network. But, and here's the kicker, you don't have to install DNS first. If you do install DNS first, then you need to make sure that the Active Directory domain controller server can communicate with the DNS server when you go to set up the network. But if you install your Active Directory domain services domain controller first before you do DNS, that will automatically install the DNS role on that server and will automatically create your zone and make it an Active Directory integrated zone and preload all of your zone records and everything like that. So typically the only time when I will install DNS separately is if I want a DNS server that is not on a domain controller. So if I want an isolated DNS, and sometimes we'll do this if I'm going to use some DNS servers to manage my domain and I want another DNS server for maybe public facing name resolution that I want isolated and maybe in a secured area of my network like a DMZ, then I might install DNS on that specifically. And we'll install that directly rather than doing it as part of the Active Directory install. But as far as installing DNS in my internal network on a regular basis, I normally don't. Now, everything else we're going to talk about as far as configuring DNS zones and things like that, yeah, all of that's the same whether we installed DNS as part of our Active Directory domain controller installation or separately. That's all going to be the same. But when you go to install DNS in your network, just think about what do I want the role of this DNS server to be? Would this be better on a domain controller integrated with Active Directory or isolated? And if it's isolated, that's when we're going to go through this process. Now, the DNS installation itself is actually really easy and doesn't ask a lot of questions. So we go to Manage, Add Roles and Features. By the way, this server that I'm installing on is a standalone server. It does not have Active Directory installed on it. So, next, role or feature-based installation. Pick your server. We choose DNS and do the additional features. And you'll notice we've added in a little DNS server page here. So let's go ahead and click Next. Features we don't need because none of those are standard DNS features. This is the thing that it says. It gives us a couple of things to note, basically talking about what we just discussed here in your things to note. But notice there are no options for me to set here, no configuration that has to be done. So literally the DNS install is select the DNS role, say you want to add the management features for it, and click Finish, and that's it. The DNS role installation is really easy. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. I'll see a notification up here when it's finished. All will be well. The DNS tools will be added. And then we'll get to the fun part of adding DNS zone records and zone configurations, configuring our DNS servers. But we'll deal with all of that in the subsequent videos.